Good evening, everyone. Hope all of you are having a great day. Yes, another exhausting day for me. Went for my nice evening walk, my cool down after work. Yeah. So yeah. So about work. So, many people think like, if you work there for a couple of years, the people that you work with, your coworkers, your friends for life. Now it varies from company to company, because like I said, I worked in several jobs and all, so I do keep in touch with a few of my good coworkers, but it's only just like 3 of them out of in the past 10 years. So I have like 3 coworkers I keep in touch with every now and then. But like you're talking about it, when I mean every now and then, like every 3 to 4 months or so, because we're so busy and we also live far away. But the thing is, you got to realize is in the vast majority of your workplaces, and I'm talking about like 90% of your workplaces, your coworkers, they're not your friends. They really are not. They're temporary acquaintances. Hell, they're probably just trying to be fake nice because they got no choice but to work for you. Most of them probably hate your guts and they're like, yeah, I just can't wait for you to leave. Or they're just scheming something behind your back. I mean, you'll be surprised. My past couple of jobs that I have had, like some of the coworkers, I thought like they were decent people, but turned out to be a bunch of schemers who just care about their own fucking ass and talk shit behind your back and that kind of stuff. So it's a lot of the high school gossiping thing. And it's quite fucking sad, but that's how it is. So so one thing you should do is is not talk about your personal life. Keep your personal life out of it. Like whatever's happening at home stays at home. Do not mention anything at work because anything that you say can be used against you. Also, number 2, be mindful. I'm going to steal something from Star Wars. Be mindful of your surroundings, meaning that, believe it or not, people are watching you. I mean, a few days, I'm not gonna, like last week, I got pulled over because my supervisor was saying, hey, man, you're going on too many walks. It's like, first, it was like, there was not much, to be honest, I didn't have a lot going on because it was like before the weekend, we got all the major assignments done. And, just kind of sitting in the church, still had to be there for 8 hours a day. And you're like, and then you're like, yeah, I'll just go for a walk, but then it's like other people are noticing and stuff. It's like, you know what? It's like, and I'm like thinking like, you know what? Why the fuck do you guys care what the hell I'm doing? I got the work done. Let me do what I need to do. If I want to go for a fucking walk, let me go for a fucking walk. I mean, seriously. It's like, they're all trying to get you for every small little thing. And it gets worse. Like in this type of economy, like basically everyone's like nitpicking your ass. Like, oh, how many times you look at your phone, how many times you go to the bathroom, how many times you get up. It's like all of this childish shit. I'm like, don't you guys got your own fucking work to do? And yeah, and they want you to sit in your ass for 8 hours straight. I'm like, yeah, cause I'm sure the whole fucking office does that. I have people, they just like talking stuff for like 3 or 4 hours. They never get called out and that kind of shit. But if it's like someone that, if it's you, like, mind just getting your work done and you just take a minor break, you get called out. I mean, what the fuck? So yeah, so like a lot of these like I said, it goes along with my corporate America is a scam. I mean, a lot of these workplaces, a bunch of bullshit. The work-life balance, a bunch of bullshit. I mean, you're not working you're lucky to work 8 hours, but you're not really working 8 hours. You're working like more than 10 or 11 hours. And you know how? First, you got to get up. It takes you an hour to get ready. Then it takes you an hour to commute. You got to work, sit in that fucking cubicle for 8.5 hours. And you don't know if you're going to have a job by the end of the month or so. Because, a lot of these companies, they're just run by a bunch of dumbass managers who made a bunch of dumbass decisions and thinking that, good times are going to last forever. I'm like, are you serious? So it's a bunch of like corporate suits with their with their useless MBAs and their piece of shit, yeah, especially those useless ass Harvard MBAs, because they're good at just running businesses down the ground, and we're calling the shots, and they all care about lining their own damn pockets. Meanwhile, it's like the middleman, like their managers and everyone else, they're trying to hold on, grab a bunch of scraps. Like rather than stand up with you guys, they're saying, "Oh, how can I take advantage of it just to save my ass for at least a couple of months?" I'm like, hey asshole, you're on the chopping block as well. So so they make you sit. So yeah, like I say, they make you sit there for 8.5 hours, and then after that, you got to drive like an hour and a half back home, and that commute's always worse because first, you're tired. Second of all, the traffic feels a lot heavier, and third of all, you spending a lot of shit ton of money on gas. I mean, it's like, and yeah, gas prices are probably going to go up since that Iran war started again. So yeah, and you know what? In the end, it's like, what'd you do that for? Just to save your ass and for up to a year and get a 3% raise. And in the meantime, they'll just find some fucking bullshit just to say, just so when the time comes, they can get rid of you. And especially, the other thing you gotta realize is, even if you do a good job, like you have great evaluation and all that stuff, that doesn't mean your job is secure. In a couple of months, things can change. Your boss can have like a shitty attitude or go through some shitty experience, or they're told to downsize and they pile up more fucking work, and it's just too much to handle, because everybody has a limit. And it used to be that, you do, like now these days, is like, you do a good job, your reward is more work. In fact, you're doing like 2 or 3 people's work instead. It's like, and then you had to wonder, like, why the fuck am I doing this? It's like, this is not something you put on a resume that's going to help you stand out. This is some useless ass bullshit. And it says, oh, it's your own fucking skills. Yeah, for a system I'm probably not going to fucking use. So yeah, I mean, a lot of it, it's like, and your workers are just saying like, you just can't. And you try to talk to your workers about it. Your workers are probably going to talk to your boss about it, because they're in on, because they probably are in on it as well. They're just trying to save their own ass too, for the most part, or trying to find a lame ass way to get ahead. It's like, but look what's going to happen. It's like every industry, they're laying off people left and right. They're trying to cut costs, and you know what they're going to go after? They're going to go after the employees first. And the new employees that come, they have to take a pay cut and all that stuff. So they're going to find a way to suppress wages. Meanwhile, these executives are calling all these shots. They're going to walk away with millions, and they're good at running businesses down to the ground. So that's how it is, So, work-wise, talk to your coworkers. You're in there just to do your job, make the money, and just get out. You deal with your own personal stuff at home, and if people ask you what you do on the weekends, just say, yeah, I just relaxed a bit. Just say that, Don't talk about your personal life. And don't be Facebook friends and Instagram friends with these people as well. They don't need to know what the hell's going on with your life. A lot of them are not great people as well. So that's just my rant. So once again, your coworkers are not your friends. In fact, they could be your future. They're waiting for most of them are waiting for when the time is right to stab you in the back. So you gotta be careful out there, man. Very few of them are good. Very few of them are good, and that's tough to find these days. Anyway, just want to let you know, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, and you guys have a great day.